Okay. Alright. Oh gosh. Are we live? Am I live? I look live, but I don't feel alive. Hang on. I just want to check something. Hang on. Just checking. Hang on. Oop, crap, don't do that. Don't show my voice. No. Okay. I look live. That looks awful, but I'm alive. Okay. Cool. Wow. Why is that so ugh. Alright, well, I guess that's what I get for doing. Geez, is it really like that? Oh no, it's on auto. Do 720 for a second. Oh no, that looks good. Well, that looks semi-good. Okay. Yeah. No, just do. Crap, do that. Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Occult Arcade. I'm just gonna get into this, cause, I kind of meant for this to be more of just a, not necessarily a chill stream, but just kind of like a more, well, yeah, I mean chill. It's in the title. Just kind of relaxing stream. I wanted to try to explain a few things about like where we were and like why we haven't been uploading videos anymore and a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully I can remember all the things I wanted to say, but that's probably not gonna happen. But you know, we'll see. I am going to start me off with what? Why is starting off the most difficult choice? I don't understand that. Screw it. Ninja Monkey, I guess. Psh. They do a bit of good, so that's what I'm gonna pick. Alright. So yeah, I mean I just chose a game that I'm not gonna have to pay too much attention to. 'Cause if you have been watching the channel, then you know me. I I lose focus on what I'm saying very easily. But I wanted to start the stream off just saying like, hey, we've been gone for a while. That is something that's been happening. We haven't been able to post videos in a good while. And there's a reason for that. Where to start? First off, one of the main reasons we stopped posting videos is because Chris's motherboard like died or something. It just got sucked into a black hole and stopped working and existing for all of time. And I believe he's gotten that fixed now. And everything's fine with that. But for a while, it was mainly the topic of, yeah, if you want to do videos, Marvin, you can do videos, but I cannot. And I was like, okay. And I looked at it and I thought about it real hard, and I said to myself, I don't like making videos without Chris. One of the reasons we even started this channel was to have a better excuse for playing games together, because before this channel started, Chris and I had our own Twitch channel, which are still up. I don't know if Chris has any VODs left, but I know I do. I have quite a few VODs up on mine, like twitch.tv, Marvin the Traveler, whatever. That's not too important. What is important is we were streaming for a while, and then we stopped, I mean, there was multiple reasons why. One was schooling um and stuff like that. And then another was at the time I didn't like streaming as much just because um I don't know. At the time I didn't have a good computer. Um I didn't have good Wi-Fi. I wasn't able to do a lot of like good like multiplayer games and stuff like that. So to me, I was just like, I don't know. I don't really like this as much. And so I stopped doing it for a while. And I think Chris continued for a little bit longer, but then he stopped eventually as well. Then after that, uh, after what was it, a year or so? It was about a year or so after that me and Chris were like, hey, why don't we start a channel? Um, and so that's what we did. We started a channel, the Occult Arcade, the channel that you're viewing right now. Or not. I mean, we only have 12 subscribers, which, you know, that's fine. Me and Chris, when we went into this channel, we didn't do it just because we wanted to be, oh gosh, I didn't realize it was around 26 already. We didn't do it because we wanted you know, to like make it up there in the big YouTube rankings and stuff like that. Thing is, like, it's not, we didn't really go into this even remotely expecting that. I don't even see that nearly any time in the future, just the way we're going in the YouTube algorithm and that stuff. And that's fine. I mean, me and Chris started this as a hobby. We didn't start this because, you know, like I said, we didn't start this for like fame or fortune like all those other big YouTubers. Well, I mean, they didn't start, some of them didn't start for that either, but I'm just saying as, I don't know, I'm rambling at this point, I guess, but I'm rambling because I'm trying to focus on this. Once again, that's why I chose a less a less distracting game, such as Balloons Tower Defense 6, the game which should not be distracting me as much as it is. Yeah, where was I? But yeah, I mean, we started this as a hobby. So when we went on the hiatus, it was like, whatever, big deal. We may or may not come back to this. And honestly, I was not expecting that we would. I was kind of fully expecting that we wouldn't come back to this in any capacity. And even now, we might still not. It just depends on the schedule and stuff. I mean, I would like to. If possible, I would like to. I just don't necessarily see it happening. I'm doing this in the worst way possible. I'm waiting for myself to gain a bank. Why am I doing this? Oh, I can't do that. Good to know. Might as well just buy the bank though. Yeah. Okay, but anyways, so then we decided to do the channel. I got so sidetracked. We decided to do the channel, and I thought it would be a good idea because I would be able to edit videos. And one of the other things I didn't necessarily like about streaming was the fact that I could not edit videos. I couldn't edit videos after the fact, really. I mean, I could like, cut them and like shorten them up a little bit, but I couldn't edit them. Which, when you're like me and Chris, and you wanted to try to make a channel that was slightly more aimed at a younger audience, not necessarily children, but just a younger audience in general, you know. it's kind of hard to do that because a lot of games do have a bit of a I don't know what the right word, just not gorier side, but just like, you know, just, I mean, a lot of games aren't necessarily younger audience friendly. A very good example of that would be our playthrough of Danganronpa, which, if you didn't notice, has a lot of curse words that I had to bleep out and censor. And again, that's all fine and good. There's nothing wrong with that. But it was a little. What's it? It was a little. Oh gosh, why are all these things escaping? Okay, well, I almost screwed that for myself already. Oh wait, no, I might have screwed that for myself. Glad I can pay attention at all. Okay. If I hadn't said this before, I'm not amazing at this game. I would say I'm better than average, but I'm not amazing, especially when I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to talk about something else. But see, I already lost where I was again. Right. Cursing and otherwise. I mean, that's kind of why we wanted to do Let's Plays and recordings rather than live stream, just because we wanted to be able to have that opportunity to be able to edit videos just in case, you know, just in case, like, or just, you know, expand our repertoire a little bit, because you know, I mean, there's not much we can do you know, about like curse words if it's live, but if it's not live, if it's shut up, you. If it's not live, if it's a recording, it's a lot easier to manage. And so that was kind of the thought process of going into recordings and doing recordings. That was kind of our thought process. And I mean, for a while it worked. For a while. And then at one point, I think around the time when just before I posted the most recent video, which was Dead Cells, that was around the time when I started doing a few recordings on my own, just because Chris was not able to do anything. You know, we wanted to still keep getting videos out, stuff like that. So I was doing some videos on my own, and that's sort of when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to keep it up. Just from editing and recording and stuff, I wasn't going to be able to keep that up. And it's not like I mean, it's not like I dislike editing videos, but it's more to the point of it was taking way too long to do it. I mean, I have my own life as well. There are things I need to do. I got a job between the time of the last video and now. So and I want to continue working on game projects and stuff on my own time and stuff that I like doing. And editing videos is trying to shove itself into that time, and I couldn't do it. So I just said, yeah, I'm not doing that. There are too many other things that I could be doing, and right now this is not a priority. And like I said before, both me and Chris were fine with that. We went into this not really expecting to make this a full-time thing. We just wanted it as a hobby, and that's what it was, and that's what it assumedly would stay as. I mean, if we do, you know, make it, you know, make some good stuff out of it. I mean, that's fine too. It's not that's not bad. I'm just saying to the point of it's not a priority. It's not exactly what we necessarily signed up for. We just want to have fun. And that's the entire point of us making this channel and posting videos, just to have fun. Because again, as of this point right now, this timeline, we have 12 subscribers after like 160 videos. We didn't really care, you know. Just whatever. If we make it big, that's fun. But if we don't, we kind of expected that, so you know. But hang on, I gotta collect my thoughts a little here, just because. I guess that would be the end of my statement, honestly, of just like why we have not posted videos recently, and sort of my thoughts on the issue. Going forward, me and Chris talked a little bit more recently, and if possible, we would like to try not recording, because again, there's kind of the issues of not really having a good amount of time to do that. Not recording, but we would like to try live streaming again. And we don't necessarily know if it will be solely here or if it will be on Twitch. We're still kind of working that out. But overall, we want to try live streaming again. And in fact, Chris and me were planning on doing a live stream later tonight. He hasn't messaged me since Wednesday, so I don't know if we're still. I'm assuming we are, because we did make plans for it. So hopefully we'll come back in a few hours and have some more fun. We were planning on. Ooh. Oh no. Oh gosh, I pressed the spacebar accidentally. Well, it worked out in the end, so that's fine. I'll just wait a little bit. I need to get a good tower to defend my troops. I placed that necromancer actually a little bit too close to the beginning of track somehow. I didn't think that would be possible, but I think that happened. Whew. Oh, and yeah, and also in terms of doing live streams, we want to do a lot more multiplayer games. We weren't able to do a lot of those before because when we first started the channel, the computer I had was garbage. So we weren't really able to do a whole lot of anything that was really like, you know, fun and stuff. But since I got, oh gosh, since I got my job recently, we have, I've been able to buy a new desktop, which is the one I'm playing on right now. Actually, while this is happening, hang on, I need to check OBS, because, wow, I've never had it where I've had 0 dropped frames on a stream before. Oh, that is amazing and beautiful. It really, honestly, truly is amazing and beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Okay, but that's not my point. The point is that I got a new desktop, so hopefully we can play more multiplayer games. As for single player games, me and Chris hadn't talked about that. I think that would still be something we would want to do. Chris even brought me to his place and was like, "Hey, check out my new setup." And he showed me this big like projector screen where you could play games on, and I was like, wow, man. But but if we can play single player games, that would obviously be something we would want to do as well. We just want to have fun. In terms of Let's Plays though, I don't know if that will be our primary focus from now on. Mostly just because that does feel like something more along the lines of a recording format, and we would be posting live streams and not recordings. So I guess it just depends on how it goes. We may or may not do that. We may or may not. Just depends. We'll test the waters. And again, this is not a set deal, because like I said, I have a new part-time job right now. I don't have a extremely consistent schedule, so doing something like live streaming, me and Chris would definitely have to plan in advance, and we don't even know when it would be. Hopefully Sundays. I would prefer it if it was like Sunday nights that we would do this, but that's not always the set case. It could very well not be every Sunday, and that's fine. I would like it for it to be, but sometimes you can't help it. So, so in terms of Let's Plays we were doing, I don't think we have any plan on going back to those, because one of the things I had kind of forgotten when we started playing Danganronpa is the fact that Danganronpa is a very long game. And I kind of forgot that, and that's my fault. That is fully my fault. But it's whatever now. So I don't know if we will come back to that game. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we won't. That may or may not change in the future, but I would say it's a fair bet to say we aren't gonna come back to it. Just for the sake of saying sake. It's probably not gonna happen. And again, that's fine. Like, it's not gonna kill anyone, I feel. We had quite a bit of fun on that game. But us not coming back to it, that's fine. I don't know necessarily if we'll come back to TAC 2 or not. I know Chris liked that game a lot. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I also think we were fairly close to the end of the game anyway, so we could come back to that. We may or may not come back to that. That's always a possibility. It would represent more of the arcade in the occult arcade. When we created this channel, we came up with that name because we were trying to figure out names for the channel, and Chris was like, okay, what if we called it Arcane Arcade? And I was like, I like it. I like the little bit of what's the word? Alliteration there. I think that's really good. However, I don't like the arcane because I don't really feel like that has anything to do with us. So I literally, after I had said that, I literally opened the dictionary and started looking for like adjectives for something that would describe our channel, and and I came across the word occult, and I was immediately like, oh, this will work. And I showed it to Chris, and Chris was like, this will work, because in the dictionary, the definition of occult is It's something along the lines of like out of the ordinary, you know, like mysterious. And neither of us really considered the thought that it also pertains to the occult. Like literally cults. That didn't really go through our minds when we were thinking about that, which is probably something you should think about, especially if your channel is, again, more geared toward younger audiences. But that's not something we thought about. But again, it's fine. It's all well and good. 'Cause you know what? Kind of worked out in the end, you know? Everything worked out in the end. It was all nice. It all fit really well. And it was all good, you know? Oh, really? Man, I really placed him in a... Wow, look at that. Because of the alchemist? Are you serious? Oh, that sucks. Alright, whatever. What else should I expect? It's fine. It's whatever. I should have built a tack machine. That would have been good. For anything else, let me think about it. Because I think I kind of covered everything I wanted to say. I mean, obviously there's one or two more things that can be said. I don't know if they need to be said. Oh right, I guess in recent news we did do a live stream Wednesday on the new Twitch channel that we made. I don't know if it's twitch.tv/theoccultarcade or if it's twitch.tv/occultarcade. I guess I would have to ask Chris. In the end, it probably doesn't matter. I'll post it in the stream that we'll probably be doing tonight. But yeah, and again, I don't know if... Oh, I literally lost the point of what I was trying to say earlier, but I'll get to it in a second. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming more on here or on Twitch or both. I don't know. Chris had this idea for like a multi-stream thing, but not using the we'll figure it out. If worst comes to shove, we'll probably be streaming on Twitch, but no promises. I would say it's fairly likely. Wow, that passed by really quick. Except for that one mistake I had that one time. It was, I did fairly well. Other than that, I had a point. Oh right. I guess this is just my last point before I wrap things up. My point was we did a stream on Wednesday with Phasmophobia. We did like 3 sessions in Phasmophobia, and then Chris, like an idiot, he had forgot that he has to set the Twitch thing to actually keep the highlights. So that stream is gone forever. Oh yeah, because if we do stream on Twitch, we plan on posting the VODs up on the channel. So even if we don't stream on the channel, we'll still post the VODs up, so you guys can still see all the glory of once begotten days. Or what have you not. But yeah, I mean that's I think that's kind of all I had to say. I don't think I had to say anything else important. Let me think. Honestly, I'm more surprised that I was able to that I was able to keep a cohesive thought during this entire stream. But that is sort of why I was doing a game that does not require a lot of concentration. But you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I am trying to think of if there's anything else left I had to say. But I think I covered it all. I guess if there is anything else left I have to say, I'll just say it at another point. I'm not gonna say what we're gonna be streaming later tonight because I'll just keep that a surprise for you guys. But to the nobody that is watching. Oh wait, no, somebody is watching. Oh, hello. Wait, when did you pop in the chat? I was literally. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm not doing co-op. This is just a small stream and chill, where I was just explaining some of these things. And in fact, I was just about to wrap up. So, bring your coins for next time on the Called Arcade, which will be sometime tonight. I don't know exactly when. Probably 5 or 6 or so Eastern Standard Time. I would wager to say. Probably sometime around then. We'll see. But yeah, bring your coins for next time on the Called Arcade, and we'll have a little fun.